meeting here in Stockholm to discuss the ways that the Group of Eminent Persons can supplement the ongoing effort to make progress on a long-sought and hard-fought, if I may borrow a phrase, instrument for international peace and security.
In this group, the GEM, the so-called eminent persons, are here to propose a strategy of how the remaining holdout nations can be brought in to ratify the CTBT so that it can enter into force.
In this group, I hardly need to remind you of the reasons why we feel the entry into force would be of very great value.
Any progress done on this front will help forward the ratification by Annex II countries, which are a very demanding and complex group of countries, each of which requires specific approaches, specific solutions and specific strategic views.
Well, we're looking to try and find ways of making sure we maintain momentum towards getting the treaty ratified. And we know there's a group of countries we've got to work with, and there are some really big issues there. We're not pretending that it's going to be straightforward. I don't think there is a silver bullet. I don't think there's one magic strategy for us to pursue which will get everyone on board quickly. So I think we've got to look at building careful steps and build some confidence and trust in the process.
It's going to be crucial, first of all, to influence political leadership around the world, especially in the countries that are relevant for the entry into force, and to influence the public opinion. We cannot rely on the fact that the world is keeping in a balance always. We might go towards time of instability where binding measures are more effective than just the goodwill of single states.
This is a very crucial moment in history, and we need all the countries that can put the treaty forward and make it international law. I think we need all of them to unite with us in this effort.
CTBT is designed to limit tests. We were lucky in the Cold War that arms race did not result in a nuclear catastrophe. We may not be so lucky the second time.
The Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty is a key priority for the Swedish government. Foreign Minister Carl Bildt chaired the entry into force process. We thought when the Executive Secretary came up with the idea, formed the Group of Eminent Persons last summer, that it would be an excellent idea if we could host one of the meetings of the group in Sweden.
This is what we're trying to encourage you all to.
I think we had a very good meeting. We had a very active discussion. There are still 8 countries remaining who need to ratify to bring the treaty into force. We'll be working through the NGOs, research institutes, or other media to mobilize the public opinion. Otherwise, we will be indeed talking to the policymakers in each country who have the power to decide whether to ratify or to delay the ratification. By nature, I'm an optimist. You have to be optimistic.
So we have an action plan now that helpfully is differentiated for the nature of the challenges of the 8 different countries which we will be principally focusing on. And we have a reinforced obligation to see what is a de facto moratorium become a legal ban, an utter outlawing of these dreadful tests.